welcome to the Not Axe Murderers podcast. It's been 18 and a half years since we recorded, and this is episode 18 and a half. Whoa, I'm one of your co-hosts,
Whoa.
Flare Gun.
And the water boy.
Yeah, bingo bongo chimichongo slay. All right. So what's going on? What's going on in the axe world? There's so much. IATC 2026 is really soon. That's like really fucking soon. I don't know if this is coming out before or after. Maybe during. You'll find out.
Probably during.
Probably during, yeah.
Yeah, probably during. Being that it's like a week away.
Well,
probably during.
Probably doing, you're correct. Doing these nuts? Anyway.
What?
You know.
What?
Yeah, so what do we... Okay, so we were kind of low-key in the middle of, like... Because I'm gonna be honest, alright? I've kind of been...
Yeah, be honest.
Yeah, I've been a little tapped out of the scene. Where I currently live, there was one venue that was an hour away that was non-affiliated, that was just a for-fun venue that I worked at. However, they have shut down now. So now they're... Yeah, I know.
Sad.
But there's no venues close to me. So I'm kind of a little tapped out of the scene right now. So you're going to have to fill me in.
You have been.
Yeah, you're going to have to fill me in on all the juicy deets.
How was it working at that X venue?
Oh. Well, I started there like August 2025, but I actually got hired. They hired me in June 2025, and then they didn't tell me that the job didn't start until August. So I was like, when do we start? Yeah, I know. It was honestly a shit show. The assistant manager, I was gonna be a team lead, but then the assistant manager literally put in his 2 weeks as I was hired. So they were like, hey, you want to be assistant manager instead? I was like, sure.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I was the assistant manager there. And it's a very different venue than obviously a lot of the ITF venues. Like we had pine block targets. Like we had like and all the blocks were like 6x6. They were pretty small. They were super trashy. We had like $7 Harbor Freight axes. Those were the only axes we were allowed to use. The venue had gone through a downsize. So like we had 8 lanes, but then it was like the lanes, but then you had about a foot from like the lane to the wall. And like when we were busy, it was unironically like really dangerous for people to like walk through that fucking aisle. And I will say this was not the owner's like passion, and there used to be 2 owners, and there was like a huge falling out, and there was 1 owner, and I could tell you about the drama of this fucking place for so long. The drama was fucking ballistic. It was fucking unreal. Like I was like, I love working here because I love teaching people how to throw. It's like so much fun. I love entertaining people. But then, oh my god, the fucking drama. Holy shitballs. Unreal. But like there was also
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, but at one point we had 6 employees, but then let's just say the place ended up closing. There was 3 employees, which was fine. But yeah, it was just so bad. It was so we had projector targets too, which were okay. They were fine for normal people that don't like throw competitively.
What they are.
Yeah, for normal folks, they're great because they can play different games, like have fun. But like if you throw competitively, like most of the people probably listening to this, even if it's like competitively for fun, it's not the same, right? Because like we had the ITF target on the projectors, and like sometimes, you know, I was like, oh, I want to practice, but I was like, holy moly. Because like the clutches would be like different sizes, and one was like 1.5 inches, and then the other was like 3 inches because the projector was tilted the wrong way, and I was like, I hate this. Yeah, it was bad, but you know, it's sad because a lot of people still like the place. They didn't know the drama behind the scenes, and it's just one of those things where it's another Axe venue, regardless of if it was unaffiliated or not. That's shut down. There was two actually that were within 45 minutes that both also within the past year have shut down. And then there's another one in PA that I had gone to before that like shut down basically the same time as us. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so depressing, dog. But it was weird because we like that last day we stayed there and like we had to like pack up everything. Like we had to take everything down from the lanes, like move all. We had like these awful chunky horse mats everywhere. It was horrific. But like we had to pull back. I pulled them back. I'm gonna be honest. It was me. I did all of it. But at least for the horse mats, I moved them all. Which they're very heavy. But it was like it was just weird. And then we all like you locked the place up for the last time because the owner, no one else bought the place. No one wanted the space because it was such a horrific space. Um, even though the location was kind of okay, but it was just so frustrating because like it was a bad space, but like one of the other employees also had crazy axe throwing experience from a totally different realm than I did. But like
Yeah.
with our experience combined, we literally knew people that would be willing to redo the whole place. Like someone in my family is like a professional carpenter. I was like, he would do all of this for free. It would just cost you $75 in lumber to totally turn all the lanes around, give us more space, do this, do that. And the owner just kept saying no. So it was like months of frustration from the both of us combined because everyone else, they were there to work. They didn't do it because they loved axe throwing. You know, it wasn't their thing.
Yeah.
But we're like, why? Why won't he do this? And then I eventually put in my 2 weeks because I was fed up. But then he was like, literally begged me to stay because he was like, please, please. So I was like, okay. And then we realized his like business license expired April 30th. And then he asked me for my last day to be April 30th. So then the three of us were like, dang, he's shutting down for real. But we ended up, yeah, he got like a little bit of an extension. So we shut down May 3rd officially. But
That's
it
good.
was like,
Yeah.
it was crazy. It was a weird experience. I don't
That's
know.
nuts.
Yeah, if you guys are working at an axe venue, you probably will be able to tell. Look for the signs. Like if the owner or the manager, or whoever's really in charge doesn't want to do anything, they're not listening to your ideas. You have really experienced, really capable employees, especially, and they're like, "We'll do all of this for you for way less than it should cost normally." And they're like, "No, dog, don't touch anything. Just like keep it alive." um yeah, look for those signs. It's kind of sad.
That's
But
crazy. Sad, but crazy.
it is crazy. It is. So don't recommend. Um, get jump ship.
That's fun.
It's fun. It
What?
was
It was fun.
yeah. It was fun.
I
But
mean, you know, I worked as a axe coach as well, so
mhm.
you've now done it, so you know what it's like, and
Yeah,
obviously from an unaffiliated standpoint, but very similar to a degree. So
yeah. Working
yeah,
as an axe coach is great. Working at it as an axe coach in a place that is going downhill and with incredibly frustrating situation where you are not being like listened to, the place is barely being mm, maintained to the level it should be maintained at,
yeah,
like even stuff outside of like the manager's control. You're like, that's crazy. So yeah, but it was all right. Yeah, anyway, that's that.
that's
It's
cool.
yeah, yeah. But what's going on in the IATF world?
Yeah, nothing really.
Nothing.
No, I'm just fucking. Um, so a bunch of tournaments obviously taking place since we last chatted.
Hmm?
Because that was a while ago. Um, so all that fun stuff. Obviously, then IATC 2026 is right around the corner with a little bit of drama, as I think if people were betting people, they could bet that that would probably happen. So as I discussed to you off mic, they ITF the ITF is wanted to give us its 10-year anniversary. So great, hurrah! That's an amazing thing for them. In
Woo!
recognition of that, yeah, woo! In recognition of that, they wanted to get us all commemorative jerseys at all the round 2 throwers.
Mm.
Great, no problem. That's a great idea. And then apparently, lo and behold, even the panels, I believe, did not know that they were going to spring on us that we were all supposed to be required to wear such jerseys during round 2, and if not, we would be disqualified from the match. So that was an uproar, and you can imagine trying to being asked. Well, for one, here you go, Flare here's a jersey, and you know nothing about the company. You do not know about the fit. You don't know about the size, how it runs. Is it true to size, not true to size? It was just an uproar of just both. We can't. How is expected to wear this when there's so many different people of different body types, different feelings towards how is this going to work? How is this going to fit me? I don't know nothing about it. And then people joked about modifying. So yeah, drama. So yeah.
Literally.
So lo and behold, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I just literally, I would crash the fuck out. Like, respectfully, I would absolutely crash the fuck out. Like, for me, like tactile sensation is super important. I have severe like touch tactile issues when it comes to clothing. Like if I was a round 2 competitor and that was sprung on me, and maybe I misunderstood. So did IATF, did they buy the jerseys for the competitors? Like were they like, you guys are going to get these for free and you
Yes.
must wear them? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
they are free. They were
Okay.
free. All we had to provide was the size we needed. Did you want sleeveless or sleeves, or short sleeve or tank? I think, I don't know. They had 2 different options.
Mm-hmm.
And then they asked for size, and then what our surname was. So every jersey had to have our last name on it. That was another thing. You could not have your Axelly name on the back.
Whoa.
It had to be your last name. Which, funny enough, coincides with how Waddle does it. Waddle just had their Worlds maybe last month or early this month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but all their throwers are required to wear their jerseys with their names on it through the company that they use, yada, yada, yada. So it seems very Waddle-like in what their approach was. And I think, just like I told you, it was also, I think, also due to the fact that we're all, as you know from our X community, we're all very open about ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
and expressing ourselves. So there's been funny situations of people crashing YouTube doing filming at such IATC events, due to just being a little more risque, shall we say, in their wardrobe choices, or their axe handle, because like Waddle, it's just last name, whereas we get to use our handles, which is great. We love that. It's about us. It represents us. So instead of us saying that, so yeah. So
Yeah.
I think in lieu of all those previous events, this was their way to do it. But having it sprung on all of us without any consideration, without any questions, without any panel discussion through our panel representatives of saying, "Hey, this is what we're thinking. What are your thoughts?" It definitely hit the community very hard. There was definitely a lot of petition too, so it was good to see all the community back around that and be like, you kind of should have thought about this differently, way differently. Or in my opinion, was like, if you're going to do this, you should have thought about it, rolled it out for next year, which now, of course, they have. But that was after they did all this. So,
Yeah.
And then, like I said as well, on the
No.
like I said before, off podcast, it was there was 2 sponsors on there, alcoholic sponsors, and the idea of some children having to, people under the age of 21, at least in the United States, being wearing an alcoholic thing on, say if they make it to the finals, having that being repped didn't seem like the most logically right thing to do. So it just doesn't seem very well thought out.
Yeah, I have thoughts. I think I understand that they don't want like axe names that maybe a little X-rated, but I think that axe names are also like part of the thing that makes IATF special and fun. Um,
Agreed.
and I think taking those away just makes us feel like a Waddle copycat. In part of it, like why?
In part, yeah.
Yeah, in part, not obviously the whole thing, right? The game's different
Not fully, yeah.
fundamentally, but you know, it it
Yeah.
it feels like we're directly copying them, because that's exactly how they do it. They're like, here are the jerseys, you must wear them. It must be your last name, ba ba boom. But also, the fact that they dropped it, like what, like 2 3 months before, when a lot of throwers have already
Pretty much. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of throwers have already gone out of their way to work really hard to get independent sponsors and have their own custom jerseys made just for them. They didn't even think about that. Um, you're right. They didn't think about the size, right? They didn't think about the. Oh my God! It's just so bad. It's so
Hurts your brain, doesn't
bad.
it?
Like they tried to do a good thing, and I'm like, I understand that. I'm like, well, they want us to be more professional so we can continue to gain sponsors so the sport can continue to grow, right? And I'm like, I love the thought
Agreed. Yeah.
process behind that, and I think that's great, and I'm glad that they are thinking about that. However, the execution of it, oh my God, it was so bad. So bad.
Yes.
Because I went back and I was reading some of the posts like before the podcast, and I was like, yeah, this is it's just insane. I mean, the kid thing too is a huge deal. My maybe a hot take. Maybe a hot take already early in the episode, okay?
Early hot take. Early hot take. Do it.
I think that the ITF community is not conducive, while welcoming to children is not a children friendly environment. Like we all love the couple of kids that do throw an ITF, right? There's not.
Oh, absolutely. They're
Yeah.
killer and they're really good. And yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But also, usually kids in ITF are in large majority, an exception to the rule. Most kids are not throwing axes, and if they are, it's most certainly not in ITF the majority of the time. And I think naturally the ITF has also catered like an environment that is conducive to drinking. A lot of people do drink. A lot of people actually throw like they drink to throw well. Like there's some people I know that can't throw well unless they're wasted, okay? It's weirdly enough.
That's true. That's weirdly true.
But so the whole jersey thing, I'm like, yeah, I get it. But I'm also like, the alcohol sponsors on the jerseys makes sense to me. I think that in large majority, the kids are an exception to the rule, and maybe just be like, oh hey, the kids don't have to wear the jerseys, or I don't know, maybe
that's true. That would be a good.
Yeah.
That would be a good sidebar for them.
Or like maybe hey, oh sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, it's a valid point to just make separate jerseys just for people under the age of the alcohol be able to consume alcohol. That's yeah.
But also, this is the hot take part. I think maybe we just like it is what it is. Like the ITF, like I'm not a huge drinker, right? Sometimes.
Sure, you're not.
Yeah, no, people go low cray cray, all right, but good for them. They having a good time. Like let them have at it. Enjoy.
Yep.
But I think for people like myself and people also that maybe don't drink a lot, like they probably also wouldn't even want to wear those jerseys, but like it is what it is. Like in a weird way, that's the environment that the IATF has decided to create. Like that is the community that they have catered to and they have fostered. So I'm also like, if we are going to do jerseys and those are the sponsors they're going to have, like in a way I'm also just like suck it up buttercup, but also the way they implemented it, it's so bad. The implementation doesn't matter, but if they bring it back in the future, there's alcohol sponsors on it. To me, I'm like either just don't have people under the age of 21 wearing the jerseys or suck it up buttercup, but I don't think it should be brought back at all. I think if anything, like if they do jerseys, like they should be fully customizable. Sure, there can be some obviously restrictions on like axe name, but I think axe handles should be on the back. Like it should not be your last name. It should be like almost kind of like a create your own thing, which is totally doable. There's a lot of companies that do that and specialize in that. If that's the way they want to go, because the the community of ITF is such a creative and driven and passionate community that I think taking away that creativity really makes the sport in a weird way feel like more soulless. Like there's so many people. One of our most recent episodes, almost a year ago, but it's okay. um, was
It's
about
okay. It's just
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, was about battle vests and how the axe community now is creating their literal own battle vests, which are these amazing works of art that they throw in that they work so hard on, and now if they're good enough to get into IATC, they can't use them because they have to wear these shitty ass, polyester ass, nasty ass, ugly ass jerseys. What the fuck are you doing, IATF? Are y'all dumb? Sometimes I think y'all are dumb. Okay, sorry, rant over.
Rant over. Mic drop.
um,
But no, you make a valid point. It's you have these jerseys, fine, great, but yes, as you know, we're all about being expressed. We all have our name. We have our axe handles. If I saw a bunch of a room of a bunch of people with jerseys with their last names, I could probably only pick out maybe barely any of them, knowing who they really are. Like, who are you? Because we all know people by their axe names. Like, I would not know you, obviously, unless I saw a flare gun on the back of it. Um, so, but yeah, give it more time. Maybe make it more customizable in the future to give more people that creativity they want. Leave our axe handles on there. Maybe question what they. I mean, there's some names out there which are a little interesting, but just be creative. I mean, yeah, just give us a bigger window to be creative to make our own jerseys that still maybe confined to what they might want. Let us be in the middle ground for this.
yes.
And if there's sponsors, great. Let us find our own sponsors. I remember one. It was like last year. Someone trying to get sponsored by Red Bull and Red Bull and what's the licorice alcohol? No, was it that one? Anyway, these throwers drink this drink before they throw. So they're like, oh, let's get sponsored by it. So they tried. I don't think they did. But anyway, yeah, let us get our own sponsors or let us put our own little. It's like treat it like a battle vest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your own thing. Make it your own to a degree of, but still meet in the middle. And because, yeah, who cares if it has, if you need to be a Miller material, fine, find, or make us pay for it to a degree. Don't mean they opened it up to doing pay one. Anyone who wasn't part of round two could buy one of these, but ours for the 256 throwers is going to be a little bit different than the standard one you could buy on the side. But yeah, give different options for just like short sleeve and long sleeve. Give tank tops. Give different materials. If you have to work with different vendors, axe throwers. Yes, we're not all made of money, but we will pay for something that we want to wear that we would want to rep. So let us, as always, let us have more input. So it's just unfortunate.
100%.
We'll just have to see how it unfolds in the future.
Bro,
so,
if they try and run this shit back next year, the backlash will literally probably destroy their booty hole so bad, the damage irreparable. Okay, literally irreparable. Because here's the thing, right? It's so frustrating because it's like, yes, we all want them to be better. Yes, they're gonna make mistakes, but like the mistakes that they're making, maybe it's because we're not sitting on the board. I don't know how like the IATF board works. Like I know it's only a couple people, but like I don't know how often they're actually in the community, like at events, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know these people personally. But like this is happening, right? After the app drama, which still, after all of that drama, okay, the app has not been released. So we got all of this drama. We're like, okay, compromise. They're gonna do a beta version test. Was the app that they were gonna release that bad that the beta is still in progress and they haven't given us any updates? Where's the app, ITF? What the fuck's happening? What are you doing? Sorry. Anyway.
Right? No, they're kind of like their way of hiding the app drama with something else.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe they won't remember. Oh, we remember.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks like too. You told me also that they're having bands play, which that's cool. But they're having a band play, but also are they still doing 4 venues?
Of course, 4 venues.
So like, where's the what? So they're like, okay, guys,
Oh,
all right.
What?
So they're like, we're gonna hire a band, okay? However, the IATC is taking place in 4 different places across a city. So only like a quarter of the people actually get to enjoy the band at one time, and then like the rest of the 3/4 of the people get fucked.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let me explain.
Okay.
This is miscommunication on that one.
Okay.
The bands are for homecoming. So all the skills happen. I think there's a marathon in the beginning. There's knife skills. They're doing AMB. They're doing the Slayer series for the women and anyone who represents in that category. They have the doubles. What else do they have? Big axe and something else, I think. And close but no cigar, under 60 and under 70. All that's taking place Monday through, I believe it's Monday through. Oh, I'm bad. I'm sorry. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday is round 2. Day 1. Any of the people who make it to day 2 of round 2 on Sunday for the finals, that is when homecoming is taking place at one venue, at the final venue. And that is when the axe market is, and the food vendors and these bands are performing that day. It is Sunday only. That is what it's for. Sorry. Okay. There's my rant.
No, it's okay. I definitely just didn't realize the bands were only for that. Makes way more sense. Okay, I'm not.
That would be hilarious. Like, you're going to this venue, you're going to that venue, but I want to see them. Tough luck. You're at this venue, you can't do it. You have to forfeit if you want to go see your band. Can you reschedule my throwing time so I can watch my band?
That would be funny. Are they?
Yeah.
Are all the bands like that? Are they all metal bands, or are they like different genres? I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Word is one of the bands is made up of some axe throwers, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
which
cool.
Is cool.
Yeah.
Or 1 or 2 people are a part of said band.
Oh, slay.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the only band I heard was when I was in the UK for the UK Open, and some of the throwers were in that band, and they rocked. They were they were a cover band for, I think, heavy metal, but they rocked really good. They were awesome. Unfortunately, I don't remember their name, but they were really, really good. But yeah, so we will all be we'll be entertained, I guess, for the bands for Battlesnake, Shiv and the Carpenters, and Holy Hell. So, Carvers, yeah, Shiv and the Carvers.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. But I've never been to an IATC with a show like that, so this will be interesting.
Yeah. Well, also
a new added thing.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta say this, bro. I gotta get this out.
Uh-oh. Oh shit.
Okay. If these are metal bands in any sort of capacity, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna have metal bands, because I will say, we've talked about it before. There is kind of an overlap between people who axe throw, especially ITF, and people who like metal. It's not everybody, but there's definitely a larger overlap than a lot of things. But if they're like, we're gonna hire metal bands, okay? And then they fucking go, even rock bands, even fucking rock bands. And then they turn around and they go, we're gonna sterilize all of you by making you wear these nasty jerseys and put your last names on it. No more axe names or freedom for you. And then they're gonna have metal bands sitting there going, yeah, woo, fuck you. Like what the fuck is that bullshit? What kind of horseshit backwards is that? I'm sorry, I'm crashing out. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I can't wait to record these bands for you. It's like you can listen to them when I get back, and yeah, you get to hear all of it and be your own judgment on it, because I think that's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, you're definitely getting that treatment when we get back. When I get back. So, yep.
That would be so hilarious though if these were like hardcore metal bands and they were like literally like, fuck you cocksucker. Like, I think I would piss myself if that's the year that they were also like, here's the jerseys. What?
That'd be hilarious.
Maybe it won't be like
one's
that.
like a little classic rock or something. Like, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's like something they totally like 360 us. What are you doing?
No, imagine if like, what is it? Shiv and the Carvers? Shiv and the Carvers is actually just a hardcore classical band. They pull out the violin and they're like,
yes. That'd be hilarious. You know, I want one of them to do that and pull that shit.
Oh, all right. That was okay. Well, also, a good luck to everyone who's competing at IATC, and congratulations.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone who's competing, you guys are gonna kill it. Go out there, have some fun, throw some axes.
An hour?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yes, good luck to everyone. Sorry. Whatever. Yes, good luck to everyone going and competing in every event and skill there. It's always a great time.
Yes. All right. So that was that. Let's see. It looks like you have on here which Disney movies have axes in them?
You wrote that, like, looks like you're 6/1/25 way back when. Although you wrote which Disney movies have axes.
That checks out.
I don't know why that came up, and I don't know how that came about. I was like, okay.
I can't believe you pulled that.
How do you think that came up?
I think we were thinking.
You what?
Well, no, I think we were trying to like think of like what are like things we can talk about like that have axes in them that like maybe like is like people would like or like people would know, and then they didn't realize, and like, well, what do we talk about, like things on the podcast? And it was like something, maybe we're talking about Disney adults. Man, I don't fucking remember. I'm pulling bullshit right now. I don't know.
It could have been Disney adults. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That seems very solid. But yeah, if anyone else knows anything else, I found 5 Disney movies which show some sort of axes in them. I did my research.
Okay, wait.
How crazy is that?
That is crazy. I kind of want to try and guess.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Beauty and the Beast.
Let's see. Hold on, I was gonna say 1, 2, 3. Oh, they were all made before you were probably born. So. Okay, that's actually not true. There's probably one there that's actually before you were born. Anyway, we won't go over your age. Yes, you are correct.
Okay, all right. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. The Enchanted Christmas apparently has one.
Okay, I haven't seen that. Wait, does the Hunchback of Notre Dame have one?
That is not listed.
Okay.
They also say it's the Beauty. Let me just preface.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas from 1997. This mid-quequel, features of talking, grumbling wood axe named Axe, who lives in a castle dungeon. Okay, maybe that doesn't count because this wood axe named Axe. I don't know. Weird. Whatever. It'll get half credit. Go ahead.
Okay. I've never heard of that one. Let's
Me
see.
neither. Not the extended Christmas, at least.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, oh, oh. What's the one? There's like
Yeah, yeah,
one
that one. Yep,
that's
yep.
got like a
Uh huh. Uh huh.
lumberjack kind of guy, I think. Oh my gosh, wait,
What?
does uh yep, awesome. No, is it?
The sound effects are back.
They are back. Wait, Thumbelina's not Disney, right? No, it's not Disney. Um, oh, Pinocchio? Does Pinocchio have an axe?
Pinocchio is not listed, even though his nose is made of wood.
Pinocchio, wait, hold on. I gotta see. There has to be an axe in Pinocchio. Is there an axe in
Type it in.
Pinocchio? I spelled Pinocchio. That I don't know how you spell that. Um, there is. Oh,
1,
wait.
2, 3, 4.
There, in the wood shop that becomes Pinocchio, in the shop of the carpenter named Maestro Cherry, there is an axe. So he takes a sharp axe to cut away bark at the
Okay.
rough surface. Okay. Slay.
Okay, that works.
All right. The
I'll cut
Wizard of
that.
Oz. There's an axe. That's not a Disney movie. What am I saying? That's not a Disney movie.
That's true. We did say Disney.
There's an axe in that movie though. Oh, is there an axe in? Are they princess movies that are left, or are they other movies?
2 are princess. 1 is not.
Snow
In
White.
my
Snow
humble-
White.
No.
What?
Guess what? They're all animated movies. Does that give you a hint?
Snow White isn't animated. No.
Okay.
Okay, I give up.
1 deals with animals and 7 little men.
Okay.
I think. Am I in the right movie? Yeah, it is the right movie. Come on. Oh, I'm trying to make you guess. Is what I'm trying to make you do.
Wait, animals and 7 little men.
Yeah. What Disney movie has 7 little men? They work very hard in a mine.
That's Snow White.
come
That's
back.
literally what I said.
Oh, it's Snow White. My bad. My bad. I'm getting 2 movies mixed up. I'm sorry.
No,
I can just think of 2 people, other exos right now, who do not want to hear this, that I just messed that up because they're such Disney freaks. Oh my God, they're going to kill me. Bose is not going to like that. Sorry, one is, you know what, I'm just going to tell you because I'm just going to botch trying to explain this, which is making me actually even better. Fine, I'll give 1. Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, to cut
Malevolence aren't, yes. But they say the one from back in 1959 because I know there's been so many different iterations of that.
Yeah, okay.
But Maleficent's army of goblin minions, hence the Axe Goons, famously carry and use axes while they search for Princess Aurora and fighting Prince Philip. So
Okay.
that was another one.
Okay.
I told you Beauty and the Beast. The one that's not what I don't think is called Goofy and the Magic Axe. It was a short film done in '93, an adaptation of a traditional fairy tale centering entirely around Goofy trying to cut down a gigantic tree with a magic axe.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last one before I give you the last one. I feel like you would have guessed it because you probably were born when it came out. All the characters, it takes place over in either like Scotland or Ireland.
Oh, is it Brave?
The family
is it Brave? Is it Merida?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
All right. You said
So
Scotland or Ireland, and I was like,
yeah, it's the only one that fits that stereotype or fits that category. And as a joke, so that was through all the Disney movies. The last one that they added in was only because Disney acquired Lucasfilms.
Oh.
So they say in The Last Jedi, the First Order, they use laser axes as a weapon. So
that doesn't even count. They're lasers.
But they're still an axe. Anyway, there's our tangent of Disney movies with axes.
If you guys know any other Disney movies that might have axes, I don't know. If you're watching this on YouTube, drop a comment. If you're watching it on Spotify, you can't comment. So go to the YouTube and leave a comment. Slay, big dog. All right.
Or on Instagram.
There's no axes in Mulan? What?
I don't know.
Is there an axe in there has to be an axe in Mulan, right? Yeah. Wait, where did you get this list from? There's definitely an axe in Mulan.
I don't know. I just Google searched it. Well, so much for me using AI as a tool. It's gonna take over.
I was like,
you're
what?
so right.
Yeah, no, there's, yeah, okay, bingo, bongo. Anyway, there's definitely some ones we missed.
Maybe it's all about Disney characters or whatever wielding said axe, not appearing in a movie.
Yeah, but
because this said yes, they do appear in Mulan, but they're not used. They're just seen in the background as a key background for weaponry.
Yeah, but like they fight with axes. Like they in all the battle scenes in Mulan, there's like axes.
To be fair, I've not seen Mulan, so
you haven't seen Mulan?
Okay, I get enough grief from throwing bows about my Disney lore that I have not seen.
I don't even like Disney that much.
A decent amount of I will admit that I've not seen that I need to see. So
flabbergasted, jaw dropped, stunned.
I know. It's sad.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Well, we're going to do then a Disney version 2.0 about Disney movies with axes and correct all my errors and mistakes of how this went down the hill really quick. You just destroyed my whole plan of Disney.
No, it's okay.
Axes in Disney.
It was a good plan, though. It was a good plan. I like.
Don't try to sugarcoat it. It crashed. Come on.
Yeah, but if you have sugar, it's gonna crash. See, that's how it works.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right.
Was there anything else?
We got. Blah, blah, blah. There's I don't know. Is there any events that you wanted to talk about, or any like throwing experiences that you've had that you really want to talk about since we last did a podcast episode? Anything where you're like, that was cool, or like, that was not cool?
I was going to say, on a side tangent, I need to find it. But where is she? There she is. Throwing Bows is hosting an event. If I can find it. Curse you, Facebook, when I can't find things I want. Events. There it is. I got it.
Ah.
So July 17th and 18th, in 2 months, she's doing the 3rd annual Wendy's Warriors fundraiser for Special Olympics at Chillax in Irwin, Pennsylvania. We all know Chillax, Robin Dina's venue. So she will be doing, if it's anything like the past 3 or 2 years, I can't read. If it's anything like the previous times, we've done 2 different events, usually like some sort of skills marathon, followed by a general tournament. I think by the comments, because she was taking a poll, that we might do some premiere stuff, which would make sense. As well as my favorite part is always, I know everyone keeps asking me, at least I've been having some questions to me about, I usually host a Lego building event to fundraise for her as well, at the venue as well, which is always a great time. Those details have not been officially figured out. I definitely want to do it though. It might just happen due to my own enforced life schedule. It might not happen at the beginning. It might happen in the middle or the end of Erica's Throwing Bows' event there. So maybe you'll make an appearance for a gun.
Maybe.
Um,
Wow, who knows?
that'd be actually really cool.
No, that would
You've
be
never
cool.
been there yet.
No, I know. Every time I keep trying to get up there, something happens, and I'm like, ugh. But I really want to go there. Loki. Actually, I'm not. I can't, never mind. But yeah, no, I do really. Yep.
Word vomit. Word vomit.
But yeah.
Oh, that's right. She does music bingo. She does raffles. We do the Lego event, which I host, and then we do the events. So, but yeah, it's a great time. It's always fun. Always brings out a great crowd. I've already seen some people show interest who are not even from this country, which is amazing. Some Canadians possibly going to make an appearance. That it's awesome. I saw some people from like Florida show interest.
Some good old Canadians.
Some Canadians.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
getting some nice people from all over would be awesome. You're good. But yeah, so that is one event coming up I know of that is very important. I know to Throwing Bows, as well as to me. It is always one that's been a great thing, as well as very near and dear to. You have not met Tim, but this is also in honor of Tim's sister as well. So it is a wonderful event. Hope everyone can make it out to that. Like I said, if you like playing with plastic, which I love that so many axe throwers do, i.e. Lego, I hope to see you at that part of the event. More of those details to become. Like I said, we have to just work some stuff out here and there.
Man,
so,
that's a lot of waffles.
A lot of waffles.
Yeah, because you gotta Lego all the Eggos.
Yeah. If you're there, yes.
But yeah, I don't have any events that I want to talk about. Other than, yep, I got nada.
You don't have any events at the venue you work at? Oh, I mean, don't work out. Sucker. Just kidding.
That's crazy. Also, nah, that place was kind of fucked anyway. We tried to do events. They used to have league, even if it was like unsponsored. Like it was just like they did. Like they were around for 5 years or whatever, but they.
Yeah.
Man, nah. All that fun, all the cool stuff stopped when, let's just say, one of the owners left and they didn't want to leave.
Wait, they left, but they didn't want to leave? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you were implying they left, but then something brought them back in. Never mind.
No. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, it's a lot of drama. Trust me, I like want to talk about it because I think it's so interesting, especially like all the business stuff. But I'm also like, there ain't that many axe throwing places.
Like what?
What?
Like what? No. In a nutshell. Can you talk about it in a nutshell? Can you abbreviate? Can you?
Yeah. Well, I think at least for me, I learned a lot about what helps an axe business do well and what also axe places really struggle with, and why so many of them aren't sustainable. But obviously my experience is just from this one-off business and then all of my observations going to different venues, like watching people throw. But I think obviously, location is huge, but I really think having something to do other than just axe throwing is so important. Like even at a place like Urban Open, they have a bar and you can go drink. And this place was just axe throwing and it was hella expensive. Like it was for 1 hour.
Like how much?
For 1 hour for one person to throw a shitty Harbor Freight axe at a shitty ass target. It was $33.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's with no other perks or no other things to go with it. Yeah, that's not crazy.
Yeah. Well, the only really cool
that was not
thing,
what I wanted.
yeah, is it's BYOB, so that what it was BYOB and BYOF, so you could like bring anything in you wanted.
Okay.
but that's like it. That was it. Um, and yeah, it was just it was so expensive, and you didn't get anything. And the other issue too, there was nothing else around it to do. Like next door was like a frou frou yoga y kind of Pilates place, and then it was like uh
Yeah.
another like a hair like there wasn't anything else that people were like, oh, I'll come here, and it was like tucked away behind other businesses. And
Was it in a strip mall? What was the circumstance of its where it was located?
so it was right off a main highway, but it was a diner,
Okay.
and then it was like pushed back behind a strip, like it was in the strip mall, but it was you couldn't see it quite from the highway. You had to like still turn off to see it. And like our Google,
There's no real signage on the road.
there was one, but it wasn't good. It was like a shitty ass little like one of those wavy signs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it an inflatable man?
No, no, it wasn't. But it literally said the business name, and then it said now open, even though we had been open for almost 5 years. But the owner, the person never changed it. Um, yeah.
You might want to get on that. Wait, too late.
Yeah. But also just I think
Interesting.
uh like there was people too that even on our last days, like we literally had people book time slots for like over 2 hours just because they wanted to hang out because they enjoyed the place. Like even at that price point, even with that minimal thing, like the business still fostered like some sense of community. And I think obviously that wasn't capitalized on. Um but then the venue was too small to host really. It used to be, like I said, more than double the size, but the current state of it when I joined, it was too small to host large corporate events. So we could only do small
Oh,
corpo parties. Yeah. Which I know is
yeah,
how,
that's gonna definitely hurt.
yeah, a lot of axe places make their money. Um and it was just like everything so bad. I mean, yeah,
How
I
much
don't.
how much involvement as a coach did you have with the customers?
I was pretty involved. Like we all had our spiels that we said, and they were all a
Yeah,
little different. But honestly, I loved helping. It depends. Like if we were, because usually there's only one person working, maximum. Usually there would be two, and you would only have that help for like an hour at a time, like during shift change. So if I'm
yeah,
slammed, if I'm by myself, I'm like, hey, I spend the 5 to 7 minutes with them, go through everything, and then go to the next person because it's just me. But if we're not busy, I don't care. Like I would be super involved with them if they wanted me to. Like it's also I got pretty easy, like good at reading who wanted me to be involved and who was like, "Hey, we're on a date. Leave us the fuck alone." kind of vibe. Um
yeah.
so it really depended.
That
Like
makes sense.
yeah, sometimes I would spend like 20, 30 minutes with a group just like teaching them stuff, like they would need things like if they needed help or they're like, "Hey, can we get more tips?" But also, I'm not going to lie, other than one other employee for the entire time I worked there, I was the best thrower other than this other employee hard stop period. It was us two. We were the only ones with outside axe throwing experience. Um and he was probably better than me, but I had a little bit more. He's amazing, but I think my charisma, I had a little bit more charisma in terms of like working with people. But it's like one of those, the other employees, they just kind of did their thing and then they went off because it's not their passion, right? So like they don't
Yeah,
have that outside experience. They can give them the tips that they got when they worked there. And obviously you learn things as you work there, you pick things up, but like we ran through staff kind of crazy because you know, it was very painful at times because there were no positive changes being made, and we only had a certain amount of shifts to give people. Like as the assistant manager, also this I will preface with, this was because I worked far away. I could have gotten one more shift, but I worked 2 shifts a week. The maximum I could have probably worked realistically is 3, and then the manager gets like got the rest. And then sometimes we would
yeah.
have help shifts on like a Saturday or maybe a Friday night. But yeah, I don't know. I totally forgot what I was supposed to be talking about originally, and I went off on a rant. So I'm sorry. I don't remember what the end goal of this was supposed to be about.
Oh, it was just picking your brain on. Yeah, I forgot too.
I think it was I think it was like business stuff,
The,
but
I think it was. It was just
yeah.
what makes the business work.
Oh,
And I
social
think you hit on
media.
it.
Well, I think too, social media was huge. Like our social media was so trash. It was so trash, okay? And like we tried to do it ourselves, but like we also were kind of limited. And like and no one and I was like, guys, we should like film videos, like be ourselves, like put our personalities out there so people want to come in, get to know us. Like we're the staff here.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a small business, but no one else was down to clown. And
So wait.
yeah.
So as you know, there's a Facebook group that you and I are part of Baltimore/Maryland axe throwers.
Yeah.
And like for example, I know that the venue that you used to work at
Yeah.
would post on there.
Yeah.
Who was that? Was that you or someone else?
No, that was the manager. Yeah.
Okay. Not that
Yeah.
I mean I'm not saying I care or anything like that. I wasn't against it, but yeah, I'm just curious because I knew that's where you worked, and yeah,
Not
that's funny.
those kinds of posts were not my personal cup of tea. I don't think that's how I would have done
Oh, I agree.
things.
They were just
Yeah.
simple and yeah.
I don't think they ever worked or got people to care. Like there's a couple times people I guess found us from like the TikTok where we would just post the picture like on the TikTok and it was just that picture. um but I don't know. I it's just like frustrating because it's like you could have done so much more with what you had and then you didn't, so it kind of got wasted away. And obviously I have an idea of what like all the finances looked like. I could, I don't know what our the expenses actually were, but like I knew like all all of the money like going out because we could see that as the managers like in our software that we use, which I did like the software we use, but
Yeah.
yeah,
The software for
for like tracking
wait, the software
reservations and
for
stuff.
tracking. Okay,
Yeah, so we didn't have
I
like
gotcha.
yeah like
Yeah.
app software like we have for IATF. We just tracked because the reservations. And something else that was really interesting. Look, as an employee, I wasn't complaining, but like as like a yeah, I wouldn't complain. Okay. Also, I love the axe coaches. They're great. I don't know the tipping culture. Okay, this might be a weird tangent, but the tipping culture that comes with like being an axe coach or like anyone kind of in that position is weird because it's like
Yeah.
it feels like the service is like, oh, but like any online reservation we had, if it's a party of like 6 or more, I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. That's kind of a lot of effort. But if it's like a couple, all of our reservations had like a 10% gratuity. But then the issue was like the walk-ins didn't have that gratuity, and the walk-ins are way more troublesome than all the reservations. So I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Um, unless it was 6 or more, then the manager didn't care. And she literally, I mean, the manager, the person, the individual was like, yeah, just charge them for the gratuity. Like if the party was large enough, which makes sense, but I don't
Yeah.
know. It's one of those things where it's like it's weird because tipping culture is just weird now. It's not just like food anymore. It's like almost anywhere you go. It feels like I'm like I don't know. I made way more money from it. Sometimes it made sense. Sometimes I was like, damn, I did a good job with that party. They had a great fucking time. But other times I was like, I talked to these people
Yeah.
for 5 minutes and that's all I did, and I felt bad. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Boo, boo, boo. I don't know how it's like at other venues though. If like tipping is normal or if it's not normal, or like, are you going to tip your axe coach? So I think that's something interesting that I personally had never considered. Like sometimes maybe when I went to a certain venue to practice, like I didn't know. I just didn't know. No one talks about it. Like I would tip when I paid for practice, but like I don't know if that's normal or not. Like I was like, oh, I just feel like I should. I don't know. But then like it was only like some people who would like do it. I don't know. So I'm like, it's interesting, and not everyone does it. So I think
Yeah,
it's like, huh?
it's chill.
Yeah,
There's no set like standard. There's no we're like, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I always found that doing bigger groups is where the tips. Well, I always enjoy doing the bigger groups because it's basically there's more chance of a tip versus just a walk-in, like you say, just a couple, or if it's like less than say 6 people and just like 4 couples who don't know each other who come in for a walk-in, it's whatever. They usually don't. Um, I never found that they tipped. If they did, it was at the register. Um,
No,
but
100%.
yeah, there was really no real. I never really asked. Oh, by the way, you can leave me money, but no, I I,
No.
enj- I enjoyed it enough that I didn't. Like, the tips were just a nice bonus. I didn't
Yeah.
do it for that.
I
But like you say, it's like all the people who you were coworkers, unfortunately, just didn't sound like they were on the same page as you in the enthusiasm that they wanted to give to the customers, and that I think is one of those things that's tough to figure out. You got to be if everyone's on the same page with what they're what they're required to do, but then also be able to give that little extra for making that people want to come there for enjoyment. So make it enjoying.
mhm.
Have your own little fun with it. Um, so it's kind of like figure something out. I mean, I think we've all been to venues,
Yeah.
even listeners, to where the people, as we said before, I think in other episodes, where probably even the coaching episode we did, where you'll just go into a venue and they'll be like, all right, so this is how you throw an axe. Have fun, and yeah, bye. My name's
Mhm.
Stevie. I'll be
Mhm.
over here if you need anything. And they just sit there and like, okay, and they won't hit it. They won't like work with you or coach you. They'll be like, you know what? Try just moving back. Try doing this. Don't throw it like this. Try thinking about throwing it like this. And then, oh, it starts sticking. They start having fun. And that was what was my enjoyment about it. And that also coincided with like, oh, thank you, go. Here's a little extra tip. Yada, yada, yada. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a weird little gray area of the whole tipping thing and just in general.
No, it
So
is. Like it's like I, yeah, it's weird. I never ever I would never actually be like, you guys should give me a tip. Like I was always super grateful, but it's like
yeah,
mm, I don't know. It's weird because I think a lot of not every venue does it, but a lot of venues do it because then there's also like the venues too. A lot of venues also serve food or like they'll serve drinks on top of the axe throwing, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Eh, bingo bongo. Um,
yeah, it's a big bingo bongo.
yeah. But anyway, sorry, that was like the longest tangent ever. I really didn't mean I was supposed
I
to be
think it definitely it's up there. It's up there. You've had some pretty long tangents, but that might be up there as the number one spot now.
yeah, it's okay. It was like
Very close.
trust me, I'm like grateful for the experiences I had there, but I'm also like and I'm sad the place closed, but I'm there was just so much drama behind the scenes that I'm glad to be done. So sorry I went on a tangent about it, but that's been like the past, I don't know, not quite a year, like 7 months or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, wow. You get any new axes?
Yeah.
Thrown anything new?
Have I gotten any new axes?
Yeah.
Have I gotten any axes? Purchased, no, which is good. But as we all know, that ITC is coming up, so there's going to be a major, huge. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Major, huge axe market, and yeah, there's always so much temptation up there. So I think if everyone took a poll on what are the odds of the Waterboy buying an axe of any kind at ITC this year, it's pretty high. That would be a fun poll, though.
That would be a
What
fun
are the
poll.
odds?
We should put that on the Oh, I think I can put that on the Spotify or we could put that on the Instagram post cuz that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be
Um
fun.
Yeah, and then you'll have
I
to
might make
post.
that a separate post, depending when this is published. This episode, I can still publish a separate thread that is a sub-thread to this
Yeah.
on our Insta about a poll of that nature. That'll be fun.
Slay.
Since I do have a week, almost a little over a week, to take votes in about that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I feel like I just
That's all I
kind
got.
of I ranted so much about this axe place. Whoopsie.
No. Hey, we almost went 2 hours this time. That's crazy.
I know. But yeah. Boy, do I don't know. I was trying to think of something and it didn't come. So anyway, I think we'll probably wrap it up there. Oh, let's see if you know how to do this. Here's a fastball. We're not axe murderers here.
We're axe throwers.
Wow, thanks, guys.
Here we go. I remembered.
Yeah, good
You're
job.
welcome. I remembered. Yeah.
All right, guys, make sure to hit that fat subscribe button, that fat follow button. You know, hit them shits. Drop a comment. Tell us how your day's going. All right, but we'll catch you in the next one, whenever the hell that is. But there will be a next one.
Whenever.
Yeah.
There will be. We're not dead. We're here.
No,
we're alive. We're living.
All right, bye.
Bye.